Today I will tell the story about Avatar: The Way of Water. The story is set 15 years after the first episode. Jake had completely become a Na'vi. He became a chief and had 4 children with Natalie. The eldest son Natayan, the second son Loak, and the youngest daughter Tuktiri, and her nickname is Tuk, and their adopted daughter Kiri. In addition, they also adopted the human child Spider. At the beginning of a plot, the Sully family lived a peaceful and happy life on Pandora until one night a star shined brightly that represented the coming of Sky People again. They built a larger military city, larger than 15 years ago, trying to transfer Pandora into a planet inhabited by humans. During the year when human came, Jake led his clansmen fight against humans and destroy their clan. But one day, Colonel Miles, who was resurrected by human as Na'vi with technology, calls their children and make them realize if they continue to stay there, they would cause the trouble for their tribe and family. So Jack's family came to Makayana in the bay to seek shelter. One time, Jack's second son, Loak, was saved by a single Tukun outside the Three Borders Rock because of a conflict with chief children. When he returned the tribe, Loak was warned not to have contact with that Tukun anymore. The chief children told him that Tukun called Payakan and was exiled by Tukun group because he had killed people in the south. But Loak didn't believe it. He knew through the spiritual connection that those people not killed by Payakan. Those people are killed by humans rather when Payakan avenged his mother who died tragically at the hands of humans. At the same time, the Na'vi team headed by Miles and a group of sheep hunting and killed Tukun for the liquids on Tukun's body were looking for Jake. They hunted the high priest's sister Tukun and angered the Makayana people. But Jake calmed them down and telling them the most important thing was to warn their Tukun about the tracker. Loak wanted to warn Payakan despite his brother's attraction. But it was too late. Payakan was fitted with tracker. Loak and his friend tried to figure out how to remove it. Although they pulled tracker off, the Miles approached them and captured Saraya, Loak, and Tuk. After hearing the news, Jake and the chief gathered the tribe towards Miles. But Miles told Jake to come forward in person alone if he wanted to save his children. At this moment, Payakan appeared and turned the tide of the battle on his own. In addition, it gave Jake and the others chance to attack. Payakan also gave Nathaniel an opportunity to save his companions. But when Nathaniel was going to take Loak and others away, Loak handed Tuk to Saraya and took Nathaniel to save Spider, who was captured by Miles. When they were left with Spider, they attacked by Miles. When they joined their parents, they found Nathaniel had been shot. While they waiting go to ashore, Jack tried his best to save Nathaniel, but he still died of injury. But they don't have time to grieve because Keely and Tuk are still controlled by Miles. Jake and Natalie went to save their daughter. When Jake found Tuk, he found that Miles threatened him with Keely. But at the same time, Natalie threatened Miles with Spider. Under the statements between two sides, Miles let Keely go. But at this time, Ho began to capsize, and Natalie fell into the trance, which was filled with water in order to catch Tuk, and Jake collapsed powerfully on the spot. Just when everyone were suffocated from the water, the Keely used the power of Ewa, the Mother of Earth, to rescue everyone. Miles almost died because he lost the fight with Jake. But although Spider rescued him, he also stayed with Sully family. When the war was over, Jake handed the Nathaniel's body and soul to Ewa. Let him return to Ewa's arms. So far, the story ends. Thanks for listening.